So I have pretty much just been preparing for postpartum for the past few weeks. I've been baking up a storm and cooking a lot of different meals. My freezer is overflowing. I don't have a very big freezer at the moment. We've got a ton of food in here. I think I've estimated that I have about 2 weeks worth of meals, maybe mixed in with a little bit of takeaways. Baking has been a godsend for me with like third trimester anxiety and a little bit of depression feelings. Nothing to be worried about. Baking's really been helping me keep my mind off of things, and poor Lloyd's trying so hard to eat healthy, and every time that he comes in the door I'm baking up like cinnamon rolls or something like that. Some of you might think I'm crazy, but I actually started my yoga teacher training and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm doing it through Yoga Renew. I had been going back and forth on wanting to do my yoga teacher training for so long, but because of our travels and our work and things. Hey, are you barking at me? Yeah, because of our busy schedule and everything, I just like haven't been able to commit to being in one place for a month. Also, there's no yoga teacher training here in Hua Hin where we live in Thailand. So I found this incredible online yoga teacher training. I went back and forth on it and I finally just pulled the trigger yesterday, and oh my goodness, I'm so happy I have, because I can do it in the steps that I want to do it in. And right now I can't exactly go to a studio. The studio recommended that you take it easy at 8 months, so he didn't really suggest that I come to the high intensity classes past 8 months, which is understandable. Judging by how I'm feeling, I get why my teacher said that. I've just found myself having a lot of extra downtime to read. I found myself scrolling a little bit more than I really want to admit that I was. And sort of just like looking through YouTube and not even picking anything, just like looking on the home screen, and I'm like, okay, I'm wasting time. I need to fill this time with something else. So I've started doing all the like written curriculum, reading the books. I can do pick and choose sort of in there what I can get done now, and then I can go back and finish like doing the actual yoga, some of the yoga classes that are a bit more challenging that I don't feel up to at the moment, but I really like that I can jump around with it. I've only just started it yesterday. I'm already like 12% into it. I'm just like loving it so far. But I'll let you guys know if I feel like I actually could teach a class at the end of it, and whether or not I recommend doing online yoga teacher training. I do go to a studio very regularly, but like I said, they just don't give you the certification, and I wanted to take that deeper dive into my yoga practice, and doing it during pregnancy is pretty empowering. Anyway, and I feel like I'm doing it with my daughter, which is really cool, and I'm excited that I'm gonna get to finish it once she's here. So just wanted to mention that. Okay, this is our very messy freezer packed full. I'll just show you some of the stuff that I've made. My favorite thing that I did, I think, was the brekkie burritos that I made. And I just followed a simple recipe on Pinterest. The other thing that I've really loved that I made was the strawberry cinnamon rolls. I'll link the recipe to them down below, the ones that I made at the beginning of the video. The recipe does call for blueberry, which I have done as well, but I only had strawberries on hand, so I made strawberry cinnamon rolls, and they were amazing. They were so good. So I know I'm gonna be really thankful in the middle of the night when I'm up with baby girl that I have a strawberry cinnamon roll waiting for me to keep me going. I think we're gonna survive this. Like doomsday prepping.
So I've been training 7 days a week. I'm putting on weight. Because Mandy keeps baking something different literally every day. Like berry crumble, cinnamon rolls, cookies, muffins, and I have a sweet tooth, so I can't say no.
He's really happy that I started my yoga course because, yeah, won't be baking as much. All right, let's head out to dinner.
Where are we going? Okay, so if you're planning a trip to Thailand or pretty much anywhere in the world really, and you want to stay connected, then you're going to want to check out Olafly eSIMs, who just so happen to be the sponsor of today's video. Olafly provides international eSIM cards to over 190 destinations around the world, so you can travel and use the internet without worrying about expensive roaming fees when you get home. We've actually been using Olafly eSIMs for over 2 years now in places like Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Mexico, Canada, the US, just to name a few. And speaking from experience, there's literally nothing more frustrating to me than getting off the plane and not having phone service, especially if you want to order a taxi, use Google Maps or Google Translate to get yourself to the hotel. And by purchasing an Olafly eSIM before you leave for your destination, you can avoid all of these annoying problems and make sure that the first few days of your trip run completely smooth. And just in case your travel plans change, and let's face it, sometimes they do, don't worry, because they offer every purchase up to 6 months to request a refund if you don't use your eSIM. And the best part about Olafly eSIM is you can keep your current SIM card in your phone while you're traveling in case you want to receive text messages or phone calls while you're abroad. They've also just released a brand new app making it even easier to buy, install and keep track of your eSIM usage, which means even more time to enjoy your trip and less time spent planning. It's literally never been easier to purchase an Olafly eSIM. However, just a quick note before you do purchase your eSIM, make sure you head over to their website and check that your phone is compatible with their eSIMs. Most phones are these days, but just to be sure. So if you want to check out Olafly for yourself, simply click the link down below in the description and use code Lloyd and Mandy at checkout and you'll receive 5% off your order.
Okay, so we took a grab down to the Binthabaht area. We haven't really come down here at nighttime too much. It's the more like touristy area. But it actually feels like there's a bit of a vibe out here tonight, so we're gonna walk around and see what we can find for dinner. All you can eat dim sums. Or dim sum. We might have to do that. That's pretty incredible.
We're gonna try this little hidden seafood restaurant we've been wanting to check out. Squid and fish. How did you not get seafood?
I know, I messed up. I'm regretting it. Deadpool.
That was a pretty good dinner.
That was good.
600 baht for 2 of us. It's a little bit more expensive than where we usually go, but it's on the water. Nice seafood. Recommend it.
I was craving cashew chicken before we came out, so I committed to it, but I'm gonna get seafood here next time.
What's happening? Ready to go to the beach? Ready to go to the beach?
Go on, bear. Go swim.
What is all this?
It looks like a toaster strudel.
A what? It's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. It's all over the beach.
Yeah. Goes forever.
So you have to excuse my voice. I've had a head cold for the last 3 days. I'm not really sure why. Came down a little bit sick while we were staying at Binthabaht Beach Club for our baby moon, unfortunately. And I've been trying not to give it to Mandy, so hopefully she doesn't get sick too. But we just came down to the beach. We had to get a tuk-tuk because we got Bear with us, which is what we've been doing since we moved here, but
We actually just bought a car last week and we're just waiting on the transfer papers, which can take up to 30 days. We've got the seller. He's doing all the transferring for us through an agency, which is saving us a lot of time and having to go down to the transport office and get it all checked and everything. So that's going to make it a lot easier, but it could be up to 30 days until we get the car into our name. But we can't wait to have our own car so we can take Bear to the beach any day we want. Anytime we can just jump in the car. It's going to make life a lot easier.
It is currently 8 a.m. and we're going to the pub. And I'm 8.5 months pregnant. Not going there to drink, we're just going to watch the UFC. But there's one place in town that shows it this early, and Lloyd's meeting up with a friend there. Hopefully they have the fights on. Feels a bit funny going there. I'm probably gonna drink tea, honestly.
I'm gonna drink coffee. I'm not even drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe one later.
Maybe Guinness.
Anyway, it's an Irish bar, so we haven't been there yet. We've walked past quite a few times, but we'll go see what it's like.
I just wanna disappear, running until I can feel you near. I need a new purpose.
All good? We don't really know what's going on.
Everything seems hazy. Is there some place for safety?